When I first learned to make quick pickled cucumbers, it was just about all I ate for a month. It's a super easy, inexpensive, not unhealthy snack, and I'll show you how to make them right now. There are two items you'll need that might require a minute or two of forethought. You'll need a 1-quart container that you can cover. This here's your best bet. It's a quart deli container, but you can also use any jar the same size, or sometimes I'll use a pair of 1-pint mason jars. Run your jar through the dishwasher or scrub it well, but make sure it's clean. You'll also need 4 or 5 Kirby cucumbers. Kirby's are small and thin-skinned, perfect for pickling. You'll recognize them in the grocery store because they already pretty much look like pickles. Major extra points if you grow them yourself. They do require a little bit of garden space, but they're also pretty forgiving if you have a less than green thumb. Step 1. In a saucepan, combine 1 cup of cider vinegar, 1 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of salt. Give it a stir and put it over some heat. Call it medium. It doesn't have to boil, you just want it to get it hot enough so that all the sugar and salt can dissolve completely. Once you see a good bit of steam rising off it, it's probably hot enough. While that's warming up, prep the cucumbers and the container they'll go in. The cucumbers are simple, just lop a little bit off each end, slice them lengthwise once and then again, and then they're all set. Just make sure they're not taller than your container. As for that container, you want to add a half dozen sprigs of fresh dill, which you can find in your produce department. You'll also add 1 teaspoon of whole mustard seed, a dozen or so black peppercorns, and a couple of cloves of garlic, sliced once or twice. An extra credit ingredient is this, a 1/4 teaspoon of ball pickle crisp. It's just calcium chloride, but it's a kind of salt that through witchcraft works miracles in keeping cucumbers crunchy while pickled. Pack your container with the cucumbers, and when the pickling liquid you've been warming up gets hot enough, pour it over the cukes until they're all submerged. Cover them and let it cool to room temperature on your counter. Then they go in the fridge overnight, and in the morning, you got pickles! Now, understand that these are not pickled in the proper sense. There's no canning or fermentation happening here. These are just shocked with heat and acid until they're delicious and have a low enough pH not to worry about them going bad on you. And speaking of which, they're good in the fridge for about a month. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. It does mean a lot. Thank you for that. If I helped you in any way, you can help me by hitting the subscribe button and throwing a like my way. If you have any questions, I'll answer them in the comments, so come on by and say hello. I hope you learned something. Peace.